Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing out there? In the reseller world, I have been busy this morning. Woke up at 5. What I got here? Little hair. The heck? Anyway, yeah, I've been busy this morning. We've got 9 listings up so far. So I've been pushing them out. Got my shipping done. I only had one thing going out. So I didn't do a mail call. Um, see, I did dishes, I folded laundry, I just been busy getting things done. Let me go over to the chat. Make sure y'all can hear me. I think you can because I see the little green dots coming up when I'm talking. So that's usually a good sign, but I'll find the chat. And I don't see anybody in there yet. That's okay. So yeah, it's been a busy little morning so far. Getting some stuff done. Plan on doing 30 listings today. At least. I got 21 more to go. So these were items that I had listed. I actually listed them. Shoot, was it last week? And just couldn't, for some reason, one reason or another, I couldn't get them. I don't know where all this fuzz came from. Anyway, it just bothers me. Just one of those things. Wow. Maybe I need to go change my shirt. So getting things done this morning. Yeah, I've got all that stuff from yesterday's haul that I need to get listed. And then, of course, I've got my totes back there that I need to get worked on. And I think probably one of my biggest issues is like I will start like I have all this backlog in the back, in the totes, and then I go to the thrift store and I work on the stuff that I just got instead of working on the stuff that I bought at the bag sales or the bins or things like that. I do have everything kind of somewhat organized. Organized chaos, is that what it's called? And but it's okay. It's fine. I'll get it listed eventually. It's always good to have a little bit of backlog that way, and just in case something happens and I can't go out, I've always got stuff to list. And it's good stuff. It's not like it's not good stuff. Um, but that just seems to be the way that I work it. Hi, Hank. Got to run into town in a few. Okay. Well, you be careful and have fun. Have a great day. Um, it is March 8th. It's my sister's birthday. Me and Sally's youngest sister, Amy. And it's her birthday. My mom had kids. Let's see, she had kids in March. She had kids in May. She had kids in August and September. So she had them all over the place. So, but yeah, she's 30. I can't believe it. She's 30, 39. Crazy. And my mom had me, of course. I'm sure I told the story, but she had me first, and then 7 years later, then she had Sally, um, and then Sally, and then Amy and Johnny. And so she had me, and then she had another little family. So, and that's where I get my spoiledness is, you know, I'm the oldest, and I was the only one for 7 years. So, but that's okay. It was meant to be that way. So I got a lot to do today. I'm expecting another box of clothing, so I may be working on that too. And have you guys ever had these before? They're Airborne Plus. So they're little fruit chews. Um, Apparently those didn't help when I had the strep throat, but I still take them every day. They're my little vitamins. Let's see. Everybody must be sleeping in this morning, which is okay. You're allowed to sleep in. I just didn't this morning. I was I was a little tired, but my for some reason my dogs decided that they were just going to lay on top of me. So I had Ringo on one side, and I think Roscoe had already came in to the living room, and then I had Elvis. He was like up close against me, and so yeah, it was just a big mess. So I don't like that. I'm not too comfortable with all that. Um, I don't like dogs or really anything. As long as I got my blankets on, that's all I want on top of me. Is just I don't like dogs. And they weren't like laying on top of me. They just were like really close, kind of snuggled up to me. So yep, my little heaters. Good morning, Amelia. But yeah, so my alarms got off. I was a little perturbed with that. My alarms went off and at 5. And I was a little ticked for some one reason or another. I don't know why, but I was a little upset that they went off, and then I was like, well, I guess I better get up and get things rolling here. Get some stuff done today. Tomorrow's going to be kind of I'll be able to do the show. I hope that I'll still have the same schedule tomorrow as I did today, and get up and get some listings up and and everything. But I'll probably leave here around 11:30, and my mother-in-law wants me to go to the doctor with her, so I'll go and do that. And then she wants to go have lunch, so potentially I may not even get home until 3 or 4 or so. But I'll be able to make it up. Um, Tomorrow's my late night, so I should be able to stay up fairly late and kind of get caught up with that. Amalia says, my dogs always think they need to be as close to me as possible. Exactly. I cannot stand a dog to like even attempt to lay on my face or anywhere near my face. I just don't like that. Um, Amelia, did you feel that earthquake this morning? They were saying that it was like I think it was a 3.4. Um, and I think it was centered in Hutchinson. It was Hutchinson? Yeah, I think it was Hutchinson, Reno County. So I didn't feel that one. It's probably up moving around and usually if that's the case, I usually don't feel it. 6:11. What was I doing at that time? I don't know. I think it was 6. I think they said it was like 6:11, and then like channel 13 was saying that people had reported that it like shook their house, and then somebody even said it sounded like a explosion. So I don't know, but I remember the one last week. That was a pretty big one, but yeah, it was just kind of rolling. I knew it was because I was just sitting here and I was just, kind of going back and forth, and I knew exactly what it was. I think that's so funny. I used to do that at work, and people would say, "You are so crazy there's no way that is a um, there's no way that that's an earthquake." Yeah, probably slept through it. I think they said it was like 6:11 or something like that. By that time, I think I was already moving around, doing stuff. My daughter in North Carolina said that it was snowing there this morning. So she said it was a surprise. She said we didn't even expect that. It happens. So yeah, I got what did I have? I got 3. It's supposed to be nice, very nice this weekend. Yeah, I was looking at the 15-day forecast, and I even seen some 70s and some 60s in there. So I was like, "Woohoo! That's awesome." Trying to force myself to eat a banana nut bread muffin because I'm so hungry. I feel sick, but yuck. Apparently, I don't like them. Well, don't eat them if you don't like them. That's just gonna make you feel yucky. Silly. And then I went on my um, eBay and uh, did my relist this morning, and I'm over 2,000 again. 2009. So I got that back up. Try to keep that up there. Keep plugging away at it. She said, too sweet. It's the quickest thing to eat before she arrives, and I have to run out the door. Well, I understand that. Take a big chug of water, repeat. I'm going to be real hydrated. There you go. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, sales weren't very good yesterday. I think I just got the one sale yesterday, so I got to get my momentum back up. Get some more get more of those sales going. Let's see. Do I have a sale running? So I think that's my plan is um for going into April. I'm gonna cancel my anchor store, go back down to a premium store, and then just put everything I think good till canceled, and uh, and just do it like that. Pay the extra $100 or whatever it is for the other 1,000 listings, and then just keep going. I'll probably do the yearly on that. I think I can, even if I'm not selling a whole lot, surely I can sell at least 50 or $60 to cover that. So I should be all right with that. Good morning, why nots? Bye, Hank. We finally sold one of the trail cameras we got from the estate sale last month. Paid $276 and sold it for $136. That's very nice. Good job. Very, very good. Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at this morning. Um, so let's see. Oh, that guy from they're going through all the memoriams of MASH. David Ogden Stiers passed away today from MASH. My mom loved that show. It was like she just could not get enough. She watched it any time it was on. This says you're a burglar only instead of stealing when you break in, you do things to mildly inconvenience your victims. What do you do? Somebody said change all their phones on their or their passwords on their phones, get their bank card, and order a whole truckload of random bike parts. Change the address to Yokohama, Japan. Oh my gosh. Unmatch all their socks. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Fill the kitchen sink with water and dirty dishes and leave it overnight. Forget to wipe down the counters and leave every light on in the house. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Poop on the floor. Good morning, Julie. Maybe they didn't get notifications. I didn't. I just saw the clock and checked if you were on. Turn all their furniture upside down. Oh my gosh. Julie said she's been up all night. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Is that on purpose or you couldn't sleep for some reason? I know yesterday when I did the show, well, when I did the haul video, and I was by the end of that haul video, I was hurting. My head was hurting. Um, so I took some Advil and covered my eyes, put a blanket over my eyes and everything. Usually if I can kind of block the light and just try and relax, I do a lot of breathing exercises. So I was trying to, just breathe, trying to get the oxygen in, the carbon dioxide out, and all that. And it just it wasn't budging. It wasn't going anywhere. So usually I don't go into the like the bedroom to lay down. Um, but at this point it wasn't a migraine, but it wasn't just a, run of the mill headache either. It was a little more intense. And so I went and laid down in bed, covered up, crawled in bed, covered up, and the dogs went in there and laid down, and I finally fell asleep, and I think I ended up sleeping like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I felt better, when I woke up. I felt pretty pretty darn good, so I hate those kind of headaches. I used to get migraines really bad, and they said that it was due to hormones in my body because I would have them like at the end of every month, when I would run out because I was on the pill, and so as whenever I would run out of my pill, I would automatically have um, a migraine, and so we figured that part out. And then I just started. I wouldn't even. It sounds horrible, but I wouldn't even um, stop taking them. I would just, f- I would take that last tablet, not the sugar tablet, but I'd take the actual tablet, the last one, and then I would just go into the next pack, and that seemed to relieve it. But I wasn't able to, um, do the stuff like, have a period or whatever. I wasn't able to do that. So I don't know. It was messed up. And then once I had my hysterectomy, then that was all pretty much over. I didn't have to worry about any of that. Thank goodness. But my headaches, my migraines were like strokes. Um, I had weakness and numbness in my hands. It would go up. Actually, it would go into my mouth and my neck. I had slurred speech for about 30 minutes. I had this aura um, in my vision, and it was just horrible. It was a horrible thing to go through. The all of the pre effects from you know that I knew I was getting a migraine, all of those were, I hated that worse than I hated the headache. I could deal with the headache, but um, it was just really, really bad. Um, I know there was a couple of times I did have to go to like urgent air and get a or urgent care and get like, a shot for the headache because I just couldn't um, survive. I couldn't live um, with that headache. So somehow I made it through. Julie says kids are sick, but I work better at night. My oldest autistic one is up all the time. He never sleeps. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. Good morning, Bridget. And Karen's at the beach. Shantae, Anissa. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm very thankful that the headaches, aren't an issue anymore. Um, or the migraines anyway. I still get headaches, but um, I'm hoping that um, I don't know why there's no notifications anymore. I most people I don't know. I don't know why. I hear that, pretty much every day that people don't get their notifications. So, let's see. Yeah, definitely seems to be a hit or miss. Most of the time I don't get notifications for anything. I just kind of, if I know somebody's going to be on at a certain time or um, they have a regular show, I just have to um, go look for it. I don't know where Nikki's at. I don't know where Sally's at. Um, yep, that's it. I just went looking for you. Melatonin has been helpful here for my oldest who has high functioning autism. He stares at ceiling some nights if he doesn't take it. That's awful. That's what I did. Looked on my active list and there you were. Well, I'm glad that y'all came and looked for me. More often than not, I'm gonna be here. So, um, and I know I sent um a link, but I'm gonna rattle some cages. Oh man. Okay, I'm still here. Karen's at the beach says I was vacuuming my very dusty house. Watching and listening is a nice break from cleaning. Yeah. Julie says I've done melatonin for years on my boys, but too much causes estrogen in boys. Plus they become immune to it on prolonged use. Huh. Isn't that crazy? So it's kind of like you kind of have to, when if they get tired, um, then you can grab a nap or something, but I'm sure your sleep is probably, you know, chunked up, grab a nap when you can type of thing, but you got to have some help too. Yeah, oh, sorry. Um, he can tell if it's going to be a melatonin night since he's 15 and high functioning. Huh. Yeah, medications are so crazy. It's just it's crazy how it affects other things, even like, a supplement or something like that. It still can affect other things and cause other things to go out of whack. And Frankie's Fine says, "Hi Karen, no snow here. I'm further west." Sometimes that's what you got to tell them. You're nuts. Um, and do what you need to do. Oh, excuse me. And I will say, that if, for me, because it's just me, I'm good with getting up early and getting some work done. And then, if I feel like it, I'll lay down and take me a little, hour and a half nap. There's nothing wrong with that. Just got to listen to your body sometimes. Oh, so yeah, I need a nap already. I know my daughter in North Carolina was saying that they actually got snow this morning. Um, she said they were not expecting it. So let's see whose cage can I rattle? I rattled Sally. Let me see here. Let's do. That's actually a good movie. What is that? Godless. Um, it's on Netflix. It's actually a really good show. And it's a series. Um, I don't know if Nikki's in town or not, but I'm still gonna rattle her cage. Rattle, rattle. And Todd, I don't know. Well, Todd's on spring break, so he probably won't come in. Weird. I guess it's just us. Might be a boring show. I guess you should get up and be productive. I need to do the dishes. Been napping a lot this week. Got pretty sick over the weekend. Just now starting to get a little better. Went yesterday, had physical because I put it off for years. Yeah, I know. I don't like those physicals either. Well, thanks, Karen. But, I mean, with one person, it is kind of boring. And I don't have any kind of talent or anything to show off. Tired of being tired and not knowing why I have different pains and such. I'm signed up for some more testing, but so far everything looks good. Well, that's good. It's bad when I'm listing an old rusty vintage dustpan. I understand that. I listed some St. John this morning. It was actually a really nice it was a blazer dress suit. Um really, really cute. And listed that. Some Lane Bryant, 3 cacique bras, and a couple of sweaters, I think. But like I said, I had the drafts already made on those. So all I had to do was take pictures, but for some reason they've been sitting on the table waiting to get pictured for, I don't know, maybe a week, which is ridiculous. But, when you just fight it and fight it and fight, I could have done them last night, but coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? That's right. Someone somewhere needs that old rusty vintage dustpan. It's true enough. I need to get in Dave Ramsey gazelle mode. Absolutely. I love Dave. I think he's pretty cool. He's got a lot of good ideas and a lot of great information. I used to listen to him, like, I can't remember when it was. Well, it was when I was working and I would go have my lunch and I would listen to him on my lunch. And then for some reason they like changed the They changed the time or something. They're selling for like 20. Oh, that's cool. And this Shantae, have they looked at MS or chronic fatigue or other autoimmune issues? Karen says I have to list at least 10 today, hoping for 20. That's good. You can do 20. Come on. Just get to the 10, and then once you get to the 10, then you can figure out if you can do the 20. After this show, I go over to Dave's channel. He has a 3-hour show every day. Does he really? On YouTube? Huh. Yeah, I need to go. I'm gonna go over there. I'm sure I've got him on YouTube, but maybe I don't have his. Because I would definitely. I like him. Let's see. Oh, I'm not even subscribed to him. Is that the that's a live show, right? Huh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, I think. We were doing the lone. I was being the Lone Ranger.
Does that make me Tonto?
Yeah,
Where is everybody?
I have no idea. I was trying to rattle Sally's cage, and I don't know. Amelia says I've been working on my health lately. I stopped eating sugar, bread, and dairy. Going on 2 to 4 mile walks daily, and I've been a lot better getting caught up with doctor visits. That's good. Yeah, I'll definitely start watching Dave again. Um, and this, my doctor is referring me for a sleep study, possibly sleep apnea. She said lack of good rest can cause all kinds of stuff, and I feel like I'm awake most of the night. Yep, that has a lot to do with it. That's usually what happens when, when you do have the sleep apnea. Not to say that you do or you don't, but when you have it, it does make you feel like you don't get any rest. And you're not, because basically what happens is you go to sleep, you stop breathing, and then you move, and basically even though you're not physically waking up, you're consciously waking up. And so you never get into that REM sleep. Um, and so you wake up and you're exhausted. You feel like you haven't slept anything. So, you know, um, definitely keep an open mind in that, and see how that works out. And that's the thing too, is when you're sleeping, when your body is in sleep mode and you're getting good sleep, that's when a lot of your hormones will release and go into the body. So if you don't ever get into that REM sleep, you never allow your body to release those hormones. And so potentially you could be, you know, oh, I'm trying to think of the word now. I can't even, it's like right there. Yeah. So you can't, so basically your body isn't getting those hormones. So yeah, I need to get some exercise. I need to get something started. Definitely. So yep, a little bit of iron, a little bit of B12, vitamin D. Yep. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. That's right, Shantae. I don't know. I don't know where Sally's at. I don't know. I don't know where anybody's at.
They're hiding. They're sleeping in.
Must be sleeping. I was thinking, well, maybe Nikki had to go into town or something, and she's not available or whatever. But I don't know. Guess we'll see. So, do you have your auction tonight?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We're doing it the old-fashioned way with the photos. Going back the old way.
Yeah, that's good. Sometimes it's good just, to try something a little bit different, but then also if it doesn't work out, then, you can always go back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I tried it. Didn't work like I'd hoped. So and then there's this laptop that's about ready to go take a trip down to the lake.
Uh-oh.
I got one of those iDrives for my iPhone to take all the pictures off and store them.
Uh-huh.
I can put them on a 1 terabyte giga hard drive, but my computer won't read the stupid iDrive or Easy
Oh,
Drive.
no.
So I'm trying to use Teresa's, and it's a piece of junk.
Uh-oh.
I have little patience for stuff that doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Ooh, speaking of which, I got my truck back. They couldn't find anything wrong with it. They
Really?
got it off the truck, got it in the bay, and it started right up. I'm like, are you serious?
Well,
Ever since. I said, well, maybe it needed to reset itself or something. I don't know. But
hmm,
they checked everything. They did a full diagnostics on the electrical system and couldn't find anything wrong with it. I was like, oh, great. So, I don't
well,
know.
I guess that's a good thing.
I'm gonna let it set for 2 days and see if it starts. So if it doesn't start, then I know there's something draining the battery.
Yeah.
Something. So I could get my
I,
coffee. I left my coffee out in the kitchen.
uh-oh.
I gotta have my coffee.
Don't you hate that when that happens? Something's going on with your car, and then, yeah, you take it in, and they're, oh, we can't find anything wrong with it. Yeah, that really chaps my hide.
We got some crazy weather going on here. It's snowing next county over, and the sun's shining here. Had black ice all over the roads this morning.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking, what? It's crazy. Teresa about slid off the road this morning. She said she didn't realize there was black ice.
Oh my gosh.
She went to stop at a stop sign, just kept right on going. And it was like a T stop, so she about went into the fence across the street.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, my daughter in North Carolina said that they had snow this morning. They weren't even expecting it. So
Well, I was up at 4 this morning. There was no snow. I laid back down. About 5:30, there was I don't know, quarter inch of snow on the deck. I'm like, what the world? Where'd that come from?
wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Oh, no wonder the computer froze up. I hate this stupid thing. Oh, jeez. Piece of junk.
That sounds crazy. It's almost like it's weird. Like I don't know. It sounds like there's an echo, but then it's almost like a reverb.
Huh.
Like I don't know. Like it's bouncing off of something. It's not now. It's not now.
The garbage truck was just outside. Maybe it was.
No, it didn't sound like it sounded like people talking.
Huh. That's weird.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't
I
hear
don't know.
it.
I don't know. I don't know why it was. It was just was.
You don't have any metal fillings in your teeth, do you? Picking up a
Yeah,
radio station like Lucille Ball.
I know, huh? No.
Because I don't have my
Okay.
TV. Well, it's on, but it's really, really low.
I don't know why it was doing that, but who knows? So what's everybody doing today? Are they y'all going out to the thrift stores, or a lot of times they do like estate sales and stuff, um, like on Thursdays.
We'll see how many times I can get a laptop to skip across the water.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not a big. I've had one, and it was. I've actually had two laptops. Both of them are HP,
That's okay.
and the first one that I had, it would get so hot, like there was something with the fan.
Mm-hmm.
There was an issue, and basically I had to. The only way that I could get it to turn off was I had to put it, like, wrap it up in a blanket and let it almost like
Overheat.
overheat so enough so it would shut down, and then I could restart it. but I couldn't get it to turn off. Um, I guess it was just like at that point where it wouldn't shut off. It wouldn't get hot enough for it to shut off, but it wouldn't work otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
was
had
just a
one burn
piece
my
of junk.
leg. The fan, it got so hot it burnt my leg. I don't have much feeling up in my thighs because of the nerve damage in my legs, and I didn't feel it, and I had a big burn spot from the fan
Oh
on
my
the laptop.
oh my gosh.
I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah. What happened?
How did that happen?
Yeah. And then I ended up buying this notebook, Sleek Book or whatever it's called. Bought one of those, and it did pretty good for a while, but it didn't it didn't last. Maybe I think I had it for like 5 years, so it wasn't that bad. But
Mhm.
then last year I had to buy a new computer, which this is a Dell, and it's not much better. So
Yeah, I got the HP all-in-one. I like it. The other one was I had it. They had it custom built for me because I used to do a lot of when we did the ghost hunting. We did a lot of videos and put them on discs and stuff. So I had a video program and all that. It finally got too old, and I was trying to do my eBay on it, and it was just like time to go. It'd take me 2 hours to print a label.
wow.
I was like, nope, we got to get rid of that.
Morning, Michelle. Yeah, I need to go on to my account and see if it is I don't see it on here how to do that. So I might have to go up to my settings in my YouTube. I'll do that right now. See if I can figure that out. So, I mean, I should be able to go. I don't know.
Yeah, they are, Shantae. There's only a few of them left on there. It's under the Ohio Ghost Hunters Association. And the Ghost Hunters is one word, aka Toga. We've got a few left on there. I think there's also some of my thrifty picker videos on that channel too. But now we just do them and archive them for our own records. I do have, there's one on there where I turned myself into a ghost. It was really cool. I was playing with my
Wow.
video edit. I was trying to prove a point because so many people are posting videos of actually capturing spirits and stuff on camera. I'm like, that's got to be a video program, and I found it, and I proved a point. I said you have to go by your own experience. You can't really believe what you see on TV and what you see on YouTube because it's too much faking going on trying to get people's
Yeah.
names out there. So we didn't do it for fame or nothing like that. We actually did it to help people, not to try to get on TV. Not that we weren't offered a spot on A&E, and I turned it down. It's like, nope,
Really?
that's not what we're here for. We're here to help people understand what's going on, not for, for stardom or ratings.
Right.
So, which a lot of people they get that taste of fame a little bit, and it goes to their head. So
Well, that's true.
that's what happened to one of the locations. We had our office. We did ghost hunts there. We had another team come in. Well, they were jealous of us, so they started faking stuff throughout the building, and it started to make us look bad. I was like, we're done.
Wow.
We're not going to be part of that.
Huh.
So we pulled out and got back to doing it the way we always did it.
Yeah.
So, I still have so many archived videos that need to be put into actual our movie form, as we call it.
Okay.
Let's see.
So uploading, monetization, live streaming.
I sold that Scrabble game I bought Monday.
Oh, did you?
Scrabble, electronic Scrabble, sold it for $39.99 plus shipping.
Nice.
I listed it yesterday and it sold about 2 hours later. It's like, yeah, hello.
Very cool.
Yeah, mothers, my parents, they still come and go here, especially my father because he's a prankster and I know when he's around. We have the Roku and we use it for on Saturdays. We watch YouTube on it so Nathan can learn how to do certain songs.
Right.
And when you don't watch it for a while, the screen goes blank and turns gray, and you got to push the OK button for it to work again. And they had all left when the controller was setting up on the counter, and Teresa was on her phone, and I was on my iPad doing something. And all of a sudden, the Roku pops on all by itself.
Huh.
I'm just like, Dad, leave the remote alone. You weren't good with them before. You're sure not going to be good with them now.
Oh my gosh.
He's always popping in here. And I've been sitting here one day and I was sitting here I was watching the TV or something. I was the only one here other than the cats and the dogs, of course. And somebody walks right past my door. I mean,
Huh.
it was full form. I know it was my mom just because of the way it carried itself. It's like, hi, Mom. It's probably
Wow.
usually stuff like that a lot of time could be residual, but sometimes it's, uh, yeah, what they call an intelligent haunting where they can actually interact.
Hmm.
Hi, guys.
Good morning.
I accidentally dozed off when I was watching that webinar from yesterday on eBay.
Uh-huh.
It was so exciting. It bored me to death. I fell asleep.
Mother says I need to move, but what if he doesn't come with? Oh, he will. He will go with you. They find you no matter where you're at. At least that's my experience.
Was you all by yourself there, Valerie, for a while or what?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
that's okay.
Where's your sister?
I don't know. I was trying to rattle her cage, but she I don't know where she's at.
Hmm.
I look on Facebook and it says she hasn't been on for 8 hours, so I assume she's probably sleeping
Yeah.
in. That's okay.
Yeah, I was up at like 5 o'clock this morning. I slept good. So I don't know. It just must have been boredom or something why I dozed off.
Hmm.
How do you is there a way to do that where it records the chat and the videos? Is there a way to do that, or does it
It
just do
just
it
doesn't.
automatically?
It just does it unless you shut it off.
Oh, okay.
And then when you watch the replay, it'll it just goes in the chat where the chat normally would be.
Yeah.
You just see it there. It doesn't actually go in the video itself. It's just right where the chat would normally be on a show.
Huh. Okay.
But my understanding is you don't have to do anything unless you don't want it there. Then you can go and shut it
Okay.
off.
I wasn't real sure if it was something that I had to do, go in and
Yeah, I don't think so.
click on something, but I didn't. When I was looking, I didn't find anything. Um, so it doesn't look like that's how it's working.
Well, did your show yesterday show it?
I don't know. I didn't go look. Maybe I should do that.
I'm not by my computer, otherwise I would go.
I'll go check it out.
I've got all kinds of things laid out for me to list today.
Good. So
Yeah, it'll just be like the chat normally would be in a show. It's not gonna be anything. It's gonna pop out at you. It's gonna look like you're watching a regular show chat.
okay, that's not gonna work. Go over here.
So your listing party last night, Stuart. Yeah, and it came up. Live chat replay is on. Messages that appeared when the stream was live will show up here.
Okay.
Oops. I can't shut your sound off for some reason on that video.
Okay.
And then, yeah, as it plays, the chat goes.
Okie dokie. Well, at least I know it's working. That's a good thing.
Yeah, your live listing party last night was 29 seconds. Cindy Rosen said hi. So yeah, my assumption was it's on unless you shut it off. So
Okay.
I don't think you have to do anything.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, I got up at 5 this morning and got busy. Already got nine listings up for today.
Oh, good job.
Ugh.
I would have did the same. I would have been wide awake this morning. But no, I had to watch that stupid webinar. Well, I started watching Scott Zilke's morning show.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started talking about this webinar, and I was like, well, I didn't watch that. So then I started watching that, and all of a sudden,
I got the
which I
coolest.
can't believe that I did, because I last night when I finally went to sleep, it was probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I I went right to sleep. I mean, I never go right to sleep. I fell asleep probably within 5 minutes of laying down,
Oh, wow.
which I never do that.
Usually
Um,
takes you some time to get
yeah, then I usually
get
lay
to
there for a
sleep.
while. Yeah, and I woke up a few times or whatever in the middle of the night,
Mm-hmm.
and I was up by 5. It was at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I thought, well, 7:30. I was like, yeah, I'm sitting there waiting for you to come on and watching that webinar, and out I went. Oh shit! I left the dogs outside. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't leave Willie outside. Holy smokes! I'd have a chilly Willie. Huh? Oh my goodness sake! You would have never made it out there that long.
Yeah, usually I can fall asleep pretty quickly when I go to bed,
Not me.
because I do like a daily, like a, oh, what is it called? Like a gratitude type thing. And so I do that, and then I do some breathing exercises. And usually, if once I start the breathing exercises, I'm out. Um, so it usually doesn't take too long for me to go to sleep after that.
I fall asleep with the drop of a hat. As my head hits the pillow, I'm gone.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Unless got a lot going on my mind, I'll lay there for a little bit. But then once I finally close my eyes, I'm gone.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet this morning. It's not, there's, not much going on. And I got up and did some laundry and folded some laundry and did some dishes and got those 9 listings up, and I've been busy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you guys today?
We are wonderful.
Good.
It is a good day.
You know, I felt good this morning too. I woke up in a pretty good mood.
I feel good. Na 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 na.
I think I'm gonna have to go get an office chair today though, because this one I can't even sit in it.
Yeah, that could be dangerous.
It is a little dangerous actually.
Living on the wild
I kind of
side.
I kind of feel like I'm on one of those, those rodeo bulls that you get drunk and you sit on, and
Yeah.
like that's what it feels like because it just keeps doing whatever it wants. So if you just see me fly up in the air, then we know.
No, I was on here for probably, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And then Lori came on. I'm like, where the heck is everyone?
Oh, really?
And then Lori came on, and then I was like, well, I'm going to rattle Sally's cage, and I don't know where she's at. And then I didn't know what happened to Nikki. I thought maybe she had to go into town for something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, jeez, where did everybody go?
I know. I haven't talked to Todd in a couple days.
Well, he's on spring break, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
concentrating on Gwen right now.
Oh, okay.
They're
Yeah.
out and about doing stuff.
That's good.
So
Good. He's doing his manly hubby duties, huh?
yeah, he's taking care of business, and
Good. I'm gonna get my shipping done, and then I'm gonna list. I gotta get this stuff gone. Gotta make
I
some.
got 9 things listed already this morning.
Did you?
I'm on it. Yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
I got some listed this morning, but I had all the drafts and stuff ready yesterday. So.
Yeah, I actually had these drafts done like for a week,
Oh,
but for some reason,
you just
like
couldn't.
it's just there's a pile of clothes that was laying on the table. For some reason, I could not get them done, like finish them up. I had the drafts done. All I had to do was snap a few pictures, but for some reason, I didn't want to.
I do that sometimes too.
And I was just like, nope, you're going to do that today.
And then when I do it, it just takes a couple minutes, and I'm like, why
Yeah,
the hell? Why have you
yeah,
been waiting to do this?
exactly. I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay.
That's me in life, totally.
Yeah. Me too.
I don't know why I would fight something like that. Like all it's going to do is benefit me. So, who knows? I'm making me some coffee. But yeah, today's going to be a good day. We're going to get a lot done today.
Good.
It's very productive.
That's right. I really do need to get a lot of that stuff done.
Me too. I finally got my photo area set back up, designated permanently, so I don't have to keep taking it down and moving it around. And I was like, "Woo, yay!"
That's good.
Makes things flow so much easier.
Yes.
I have a package going to Diablo Road.
Ooh.
I would not want to live on that road.
Diablo Road.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Diablo is Spanish for devil.
Oh.
Devil Road.
Devil Road.
I talked to somebody on the phone one time who lived on Easy Street. I was like, I want to live on Easy Street.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that address.
I don't remember what state she was in. But
This one's in California.
Well, there you go. That explains a lot right there.
I thought it was Florida, but I don't remember.
That seems like a very Florida type road.
No.
Oh, right.
Well, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Get
Listened to that yesterday too. Yeah, baby. I love stuff you list one day and sells either the same day or the next.
That's awesome.
Was
Oh, I got my watch hours.
awesome.
I see that. Yay!
That means you're in it to win it now.
Yeah, he said it'll probably take till late April, end of April to approve me for monetization.
Really?
Ugh.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go again.
Excuse me.
That's what happened the last time, and then they decided not to monetize and they changed the
I
rules.
know. That's a crock.
Oh well.
Then they changed the rules again right when you.
Right.
Yeah. They did.
Hopefully they don't do that again. I'm sure they're probably done with changes for a minute since they've ticked enough people off.
Would you go lay down? You're not getting any of my SpaghettiOs.
Ugh, that's rude. You need to share.
Yeah.
Right. Crazy dog. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
What happened?
He's like, he runs behind me, and then when I turn around, he's like on the linoleum, so he's trying to move quick, but he can't. He keeps sliding everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I hate it when the dog does that. She's like flying everywhere. I'm like, just stop. Just slow down.
My dog does that, just runs like a crazy fool all over the house, up off the furniture. And he's the older dog, so it's funny when he does it. Gets him one of those moods
Kid
where he
Skills
wants.
Lamar said she's going to Vegas this weekend. Is there anything anyone wants to see? I'm going to try to shoot some stuff for YouTube.
Yeah, I want to see everything.
My bucket list is to go to Vegas.
So if you could just.
Vegas is so cool.
I love it.
Haven't made it there yet. I also want to go down Route 66, the entire route.
It's amazing on St. Patrick's Day. It's an amazing event on St. Patrick's Day in Vegas. Love it.
We were going to go there the other weekend when David went out of town. I was going to go to Vegas with my sister. But since we waited till last minute to look into it, the tickets were like $500 a person to fly.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it. But if you book in advance, it's a lot cheaper.
And if you go, the thing is if you go during the week, you get better hotel rates.
Yeah.
And probably better airline tickets, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because I know that Vegas is one of the cheaper places to fly if you time it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing it last minute and it was a weekend, so I was like, yep, scratch that idea.
My God.
I've only was in Vegas for a few hours.
Ouch.
But probably about 5 hours. And I had to rush through that whole place like crazy to see what I wanted to see. So it was when I was driving truck. I had to go to bed, you know. But I seen some of the coolest stuff, and it was so cool. And I keep telling my husband I want to go back, but so I can actually enjoy it, you know.
Just going, and that's the thing is you don't even have to be a gambler. You can just, walk up and down the strip, go to Fremont Street, see all the attractions there. I mean, they have so much just street stuff that, I mean, you can't, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money, just on basically your food and your room. And you can go out and, walk the strip and see plenty of entertainment. You don't even have to go into the casinos.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, you want a free drink, and then, I didn't even know. I was so dumb, so naive, I guess you could say. I didn't realize that you could get free drinks when you when you sat down at like a a slot machine or anything. So
You
that's
get
what
free alcohol drinks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
vape,
don't even
you
get
drink
pop, but you
free.
can get free alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, you can get messed up, but you have to be sitting, you I think, of course they want you to be playing their machines and putting money in the machines.
Yeah.
So
The way I look at it is with the money that you could be paying for a drink at a bar, you go sit down and gamble it and you still get free drinks, so you're still spending the money. So it's like, why not just get double what you could do, with that
right.
money?
Yeah.
Yep.
She said I'm technically going for ASD, but that's just an excuse.
What's ASD?
I can't remember what it is.
Everybody's been talking about it.
I don't remember. I can't remember what it is.
I have no clue. I never heard of it.
Oh, we used to only stay at Delano, but after the shooting at Mandalay Bay. Oh, it's a wholesale trade show. Okay.
Anissa.
Well, that's cool.
You're a little bit off there, Anissa.
I got the coolest thing at the thrift shop the other day. Is every guitarist needs one of these. It's called the Pick Punch.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. Those are awesome.
GameStop card. Go around and find all kinds of gift cards to punch up. I'll never run out of picks.
Another one bites the dust.
Our lead guitarist says, "You're not selling that, are you?" I was like, "No, I'm keeping it."
Oh wow, Kids Deals More. She got free rooms at the Bellagio, so we're trying it. How in the heck did you do that?
You can pretty much get free rooms if you're patient, because they'll try to get you. If you go out of town, so my dad goes to this casino in Oklahoma once a year for this event that he goes to that's racing, and he goes and stays there and plays. But every year they're always sending him, because he's out of state. They're always sending him free stays. Like my mom and dad just went there and they paid for the hotel and they gave him like comps and they paid for a dinner and they went for free because it gets them to gamble at their casino and they're out of town. So
Well, you usually have to spend quite a bit of money to get.
You gotta, to get comps.
well, he doesn't spend too much at that one, but he gets them because he's out of state, so it pulls him into the casino. And I'm sure a lot of people that are out of state probably don't use the ones that they pass out for that anyway.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure he spends a little bit of money when he goes there for his racing thing, but
There you go, Kids Deals More. I'd say I have a problem, but I only have a problem when I'm there. That's what I say when I'm at the bar. I only drink when I'm at the bar. So it's okay.
Hooking up with we need that. It doesn't
are you cooking something, Tara?
I am. I want to go to Rylander today, so if someone wants to come with me, that means I gotta help him ship.
Oh, I was gonna say, why? What are you doing, touching shit?
I mean, I could like go by myself, but he's like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna come here." I want to go to Walmart. I want to go to Menards.
Going to California.
Oh, I want to go to that smelly thrift store.
Oh, you want to go to the thrift store?
Yeah, I don't care about Walmart or Menards. I want to go to that smelly thrift store.
They smell like we'll buy some clothes there, but you got to wash them because I don't know if they got like sewer gas backing up, but everything kind of has this weird putrefied smell to it.
Yeah, we love it.
It's not like exactly like poop, but it's not a good smell either.
It's not exactly like poop, but it's
Well,
kind
it's
of.
not like, oh, this is, like you could say, oh, this smells like poop, but it's got a weird smell. I don't know how to describe it.
It's poop-esque.
It's stinky, but it's not real poopy, but maybe it has a hint of poop. I don't know.
Oh, de la septic.
Welcome back, Valerie.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You fell off the face of the earth.
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I couldn't hear nobody,
But
and
that
then
happened to me the other night.
my headphones then they beeped so I could hear you guys, but I couldn't talk. You guys couldn't hear me, and so I had to go out and then come back in. I don't know.
That happened to me on Nikki's show on Tuesday. I was wearing earbuds and they made a weird noise, and then I had no sound and nobody could hear me. And I'm like, I got important stuff to say. Somebody needs to hear me.
That's right.
Have fun, Summer. It should be fun. I went to this one bar in Vegas at one of the casinos, and they had this dueling pianos. Oh my God, it was so much. I spent most of my time watching that. It was so much fun to watch.
That would be cool. There's a dueling
Everybody
piano
was
bar
like,
here.
we went to Vegas, and the excitement was dueling pianos. I was like, whatever. It's like this.
I've always wanted to go to Excalibur for the medieval dinner and the jousting and.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I said they can hear you, but they can't see you, Valerie.
Well, they're probably better off.
You can see Valerie. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember Summer. I really can't remember. It was many, many years ago. It was probably 12 years ago.
I don't know why you can't see me.
Can't see me either. You only have, it's weird. It's only on the thumbnails. It's only Lori, Jessica, and Nikki.
That's weird.
In here, you and me. Yeah, you can't see me either. That's all right. You don't want to see me anyway.
I can see it. I see everybody.
Yeah, in the Hangout, though. But do you have the YouTube app open?
Yeah. Let me look. No, I can't see you.
Yeah, one you can't. It's weird.
I don't know.
Jessica.
Go figure.
What the
You're not missing much, so you'll be fine.
They had a thing in Orlando. It was called King Henry's Feast, and it was like sort of like a medieval times kind of themed thing. They didn't have jousting, but they did have the women would come around and serve you, and they had these low cut, like old timey tops. You know what I'm talking about, like
medieval time.
Medieval time.
They're called bodices.
They insisted you had to call them wenches.
Yeah.
If you addressed them as anything but wench, they got mad. They would correct you. It's like, no, I'm the bar wench, and that's what you're supposed to call me. I'm like, okay. So you want some more mead? Sure.
Try leaving and coming back in. See if that works.
Risky.
Yeah, doesn't matter really.
Will they ever come back?
That's so weird. YouTube has been so freaky lately.
Yeah.
Because when Jim was talking, all I saw was Lori's face.
Yeah, because my thumbnail's not showing up on YouTube for some reason.
I'll piggyback with Lori. I don't mind.
Everybody knows it's not Lori.
As long as Lori's cool with it.
Right.
My God, remember when a regional A to like Illinois used to be like, I don't know, $6 or 6 and change?
Yeah, and
now
a cup of coffee was a nickel.
That's 7 1/4.
A gallon of gas is 25 cents. Okay.
And they really jacked up this regional A price.
Good money.
You know what really
Uh,
grinds my gears? No, I'm just kidding.
OJ says we have medieval times here in Myrtle Beach. Huh.
We went to this thing called Arabian Nights, which is
Oh,
kind of like
okay.
that, but it's real horsey. Because this was when Jim was first seeing me, so he thought I'd like it. It was all right. It's kind of geared for a 12-year-old girl. So anyway, he gets these tickets where, oh yeah, we're gonna get all the beer we can drink. Well, all right. So we're drinking this beer. I'm like, oh, this beer doesn't taste right.
I make arrangements for transportation. I have
Because
my
we're gonna
sister.
get drunk.
I have
Yeah.
my sister come pick us up when this thing's over. I made arrangements. I told her what time
What
it
the
was going
hell
to be
were
over.
we thought
It
we
was
were?
it was Bush Light.
But it's just like, oh, it's Bush beer. Don't worry, you guys drink twice as much. We don't know it. They're feeding us NA beer. It's not alcoholic, and we don't even.
Oh my
know
gosh.
we're this big drunk, and we're drinking all this. We're drinking pictures of this NA beer. No drunk at all.
Well, we had a good time, and I thought, wow, you know, whatever. I'm like, wow, that beer really didn't even hit me. But when we woke up at 6 a.m., I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even have a headache. There's something.
Does. We were duped with non-alcoholic beer.
But we were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed the next day for do we go to Disney or Universal?
Universal.
Yeah, Universal.
Wow.
Better experience.
What a waste of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. He got the tickets cheap. He bought them on eBay, I think.
Yeah, it was some kind of online thing where they were cheap. I'll take you nice places, but I ain't gonna pay anything to go there.
That's funny.
I wonder if this will go first class.
OJ says, I heard the YouTube is now using facial recognition to only allow good-looking people's faces to show up on Google Hangout.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Well, that could be what's going on with me.
I said, well, shit, I'm in trouble then.
I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I got a small box here.
Legal, but they're not going to do anything. They said it might be until the end of April before they get it all up and running.
Well, yeah, because they got to change the requirements.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what I said. They'll probably change the.
They're going to update the requirements for something else.
You know, that's so true, OJ. I just read his comment. I heard YouTube is now using facial recognition to only allow good-looking people's faces to show up on Google Hangouts. As soon as I read that, my Google Hangouts went out. I was like, oh, there must be some truth to it.
Yeah, that was my confidence booster for the day. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Google Hangouts like, man, you're ugly. We got to get off of here.
Yeah, we're live.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're still live.
As far as I can tell.
This chair is terrible.
Yeah, it's still in life.
Well, if we see your feet up in the air, Jessica, we know that your chair bucked you off.
I'm telling you, it like literally is like that. It's horrible. That's okay though. I'll make do. I'm gonna go chair scavenging today.
Now everyone's
I will
gone.
say I'm a bit bummed that it didn't turn out like it was really good for like a week, and then the chair, which is probably why they got rid of it. But
Huh.
Yep, everyone's gone on the YouTube side.
That's weird.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah.
yeah, it still shows that we're live.
Why? What happened?
Only Jessica's on.
Morning, Sally.
No, Lori's on. It's like presenting Lori on YouTube.
And nobody's
now it's Jessica.
presented.
Oh, well,
No one is presented.
yeah, but on YouTube, it's only showing Lori. It's not switching.
Huh.
That's odd.
I don't know. Go figure.
Can they hear us?
Jessica.
Yeah, everybody can hear us.
Oh. Oh yeah, now it's Jessica's turn.
Welcome to the Lori and Jessica show.
Jessica's like, oh, great. I really want to be going on camera.
Yeah, everybody's going to see my ass fly out of this chair. I'm like, oh, great.
It'll be the best show ever.
These will be recorded.
Yeah, these will be it. It didn't happen if I didn't see it.
I decided to lazy it up today and stay in bed until just now.
I like that term, lazy it up.
Yeah. Well, I woke up at 3 and I was gonna get up and just get on with my day, but with Sally voiceovers.
Narrating.
So yeah, I was gonna get up and I didn't. I got up for a little bit and then I was like, I'm going back to bed. I ain't staying up. And then I didn't set an alarm, so
Yeah.
that's what happens.
So I came on and I was like, huh, this is weird. I guess I'm the Lone Ranger.
Oh, were you by yourself?
I was by myself for like probably 35, 40 minutes. and then Lori came in. And then Nikki came in about, 9? A little bit after 9.
This one's going to Honolulu, Hawaii. I feel like I should just ship myself.
There you go.
I heard that wrong too. I heard that wrong too. I thought you said I should just shit myself.
Grandma Magic Classic says, I'm not awake enough to suggest that Miss Sally's just weird.
And here we have Laurie and Jessica in their natural habitat.
I'm sorry. I do apologize, guys.
Just don't pick up any poop and throw it.
We don't know. Everybody doesn't do that.
I have 3 to ship out this morning.
Aren't you supposed to make monkey noises and then start throwing poop around?
You have to jump on your chair like who did that? Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. And act like a
Samson the gorilla on the luggage.
So when Valerie talks, Lori shows up.
She's throwing her voice.
No,
That's crazy.
Periodically goes between Lori and Jessica.
Yep.
Go home, YouTube. You're drunk.
That's why Sally slept in. That one drink really got her.
That hurts.
Probably. I didn't even think about that, but maybe.
It made you relax for once, and then you're like, oh, I could actually sleep for once.
I know.
What is this sleep thing you speak
Good
of?
morning, Maureen. Did I add Bailey to my coffee this morning? I'm really messed up right now. Well, if you did, that sounds like a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's always good. 44 in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock.
By the way, hi Tessa, I see you were in the chat. I haven't seen you in a few days. I meant to say that earlier, but everybody's talking.
Yeah, it's spring break after all.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have spring break next week, the kids.
Yeah. You have all the you can get drunk anytime.
Look at this cute paper.
Oh, it is cute.
Isn't it? I got it from some local lady that buys pallets also. And And sometimes she gets this tissue paper, and I get huge reams of it, like big pieces, for $4. So it lasts me forever. It's cute stuff. I wish I knew where to get it, but if you look it up on eBay, it's like $40 a ream. It's not worth that.
Is everybody else's eBay doing okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it's been up and yesterday was good and the day before was good, and then we had a slow day like Tuesday, I think. But it's been all right the last couple of days.
I had 4 yesterday.
That's awesome. I just had one.
Yeah, but one's better than nothing.
It's true.
And they're waiting for you to like list 30 like a day, and then yours will go right back up to where it was.
I
Like
already
6
got
a day.
I already got 9 listed, so
That's good. You're on it.
I am. I've been up since 5 o'clock.
Ooh.
That is good. Good, good.
Oh, good luck at the doctor, Michelle.
Today is day 4 on the vacation.
How many days you got left?
6.
Ooh, that's a long vacation.
Make it count.
Oh,
Woo, woo.
Julie said Etsy and eCreator's doing well for her.
That's good.
And we gotta call George today, see if he's gonna do the clean out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's today.
Mm,
I gotta call my sister.
yeah, so yes, gotta do that too.
Is it her birthday today, isn't it?
Today's the Amy's birthday.
So all your YouTube friends said happy birthday too.
Other OJ says, how long does it take for each clothing listing? I don't know. I guess I've never really timed myself, but I would say, because I don't do it like, I'll do 5 drafts and then go take 5 bunches of pictures. I would say
God dang it.
I mean, to do everything, I would say probably 5 minutes.
5 minutes for one?
Yeah.
I think it takes longer than that.
If I was going to do my draft, go take my pictures, I would say I could do it in 5 minutes.
Hi, Glenn.
Yes, Summer, I'm going to do 30 today.
Ainsley said Sally used this time to plan not to go back.
Ew.
One more show and tell item. People who do Poshmark, look at these little stickers I got. The thank you stickers.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
So you can do about 6 every 30 minutes.
Your boxes.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, something like that. But that's the thing is I don't do it like that. Like I said, I do them in lots, so I'll do 5 drafts and then I'll do 5 pictures. So, and I would say 5 I would say that's probably a good hour.
I don't think it takes me 5 minutes to list my stuff. I think I can do it. I mean, of course, depending on the thing, but.
Right. But
the
I'm
most part, I don't think it takes 5 minutes.
yeah.
Look at this chair. It's like Grandpa's chair. That like look at it. Look, watch. Can you see what it's doing here?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's broke. Fucking chair.
Get rid of it.
I know. Today it's the day. It dies.
It needs to go away. Burn it.
Goodbye, Mr. Chair.
I just went on Amazon and bought myself a brand new chair a few months ago. I don't sit in it right now, but
Why don't you?
because I got because my desk is a mess and I can't get my computer on it yet.
Oh.
That's why I sit in this recliner.
Tea and fur. Yeah, this chair is actually new. Well, it's not brand new. I would say I probably bought it like 8 months ago. But every once in a while, and I don't know why it does this, but every once in a while you'll start seeing me going, "Meow." And I'll be like, and then so I'll have to put the thing back up and you know,
Mine used
that's
to do that.
that's the
I had
only
to
thing
fix
that's
it.
wrong with me. I don't know why it does that, but
Maybe you hit the lever on accident. I had one ride because I'm like crossing legs and stuff. I'd hit the lever, and then next thing you know, I'm sinking.
But when you go up, does it go? Ooh?
nope.
It's
It's like trying to get it. Yeah.
Mine started doing that. I had to fix it. I just took it apart and put a spacer in there because the hydraulics goes out on them.
Right.
Took a piece of PVC pipe and cut it and just put it on there and put it all back together again. So now I don't have that problem.
Mine is a really cool one. It reclines and everything. It's almost like the one that PewDiePie shows on his videos, but his is $400. Mine was only $100. So.
I want one with speakers in it.
This one has everything but speakers. It has lumbar support, everything in it. I really got to clean my desk off so I can start using it again.
I want one of those desks that you can switch it. So if you want to stand for a while, you'd raise it up. Or those like ergonomic desks.
That would be so cool.
We're really lagging. I am just now seeing Jessica's thank you stickers.
Wow. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's just kind of messed up, but
Yeah. You probably drop it eventually.
Yeah, I want one of those desks too, because yesterday I was standing to work because this chair, I can't like move to take pictures and stuff. So I was like, man, that would be a really nifty thing to have right now instead of standing up and not having to bend down to the desk. And
You have to push that button though that says live, Nikki.
Well, I did some of them unless one fell.
because a lot of times I prefer to stand, especially during the day, because I have a lot of energy.
oh yeah.
And I don't really like just sitting. It makes it harder for me to. It's better if I could move around and stuff.
I don't want to sit too much. I'm worried I'm gonna get a flat butt.
Well, I mean that too, but I mean, I just like to move. So it would keep my brain busier, and I could get more done, I think.
Go get your coffee, Summer.
Oh my goodness. Let's
Since you're sending people for coffee.
Go get your coffee. Coffee. Okay, I will be back in a few.
Okay.
I wanted to show you this picture.
You can't show anything because we can't see you.
Well, but like, could you try and present me?
No. The only people we can see is Jessica and Lori.
That's
Well,
why.
dang it.
I can see it. I can see Sally.
Yeah, but the group can't.
Yeah, group.
Only yeah.
Well, that's cool. Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Mother's mustache. 1 second. I'll
Don't
give you a
know.
link to it.
No, I don't think
Or that's it looks like Jane Mansfield.
that's Lucy. Like
Is it-
No.
yes, it is.
No,
That's
it's
not Lucy.
That looks like Jane Mansfield. That's
Yeah, it looks like Jane
Who is it? You know who this is?
Well,
Jim?
she. I'll never
Here,
pass
oh,
up on
put
her.
it back up, Sally, so Jim can.
You can
Definitely
see.
not Lucy.
yeah, I think that's Jane Mansfield. That's Mariska Hargitay's mother, the one who plays Olivia Benson on Law and Order SVU.
Yeah,
I think that's who that is.
Huh.
'Cause
Yeah,
if,
I
you
don't-
look
I think
at,
you're right.
if you look at that photo and compare it to Mariska Hargitay, you see a resemblance there.
It's very. She has a very see-through nightie on.
Well, she was a pinup girl, so
Yeah.
Is there an artist name on it?
No. Nope, and there's nothing on the back. There's.
I would almost guarantee that. Google Jane Mansfield and see if it's the same. It reminds me of.
Okay, but right now I'm off to get coffee.
I'm almost sure that's who that is.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's Lucy.
Hold on, Mother's mustache. I'll find it and I'll give you I'll tell you
think-
exactly what it is.
Oh boy.
So,
It's a really nice chair.
yeah, I would like to know too, because maybe I'll buy it. Assuming I can't find one at a thrift store today, which I don't know if that's a good idea since I got this one from the thrift store, but we all know how that worked out.
Can you weigh this for me?
1.6.
Going to the ground. Okay.
I have to remember the name of it here. Let's see.
Oh, you fucker.
I'm gonna list. Guess.
my God, I got Highway to the Danger Zone playing in my head, and I can't get it out of my head.
That's a good one.
It's even cheaper now too.
The Danger Zone.
I got it playing through my head. It's all I'm thinking. Highway to the Danger Zone.
That is a good one. That's funny. That's a funny one to have stuck in your head. Are you feeling very risque?
It must be because I want to go to town, and I'm thinking about like driving or something. So I got Highway to the Danger Zone in my head.
That's awesome. That's definitely what goes through my head when I'm driving too.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a couple parts and the Japanese people.
Okay.
The Japanese people, you guys just keep those out in your
barn. We sold a pair of Japanese people.
We just grab them. We just grab them at random. So, what country are you from? Grab them.
Take them.
Now they're two other like I would say like rural Japanese statues. You know, they're probably about, I don't know, probably about 10 inches tall. But it's like a fisherman, he's sewing a net, and it's a woman doing some other woman kind of chore or whatever, and they're both Japanese. I'd say it's like supposed to be like, you know, Japanese people from like a couple hundred years ago or something.
Uh-huh.
Those kind of statues.
Like a traditional Japanese thing. Yeah. Huh.
They're not dressed like the CEO for Toyota or anything like that.
No. Right.
Oh, of course, it won't let me copy and paste the freaking link in there. I have to go to Chrome to do that.
No, that's
Ooh. You know what I found yesterday at the thrift store? What is that? Zegna? What is?
Oh, I can't. Yeah, Zegna. I can't ever pronounce this.
Yeah, I found a suit jacket for $3.
Ooh, did you get it?
Yeah, I did. I knew the name from people on here, like from watching other YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, for $3, it's got to be worth at least like 20. You know, like I'll pick it up because everybody talks about it. Well, I was looking at comps yesterday. Even pre-owned, they can go for like 250, 150.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, that was a good pickup. I've never seen one in the wild. So I've never pulled comps on it. Have you ever sold one?
I haven't found one yet.
No.
Not yet. I look and look and look, and so far, the only thing I found was what's his name, Salvatore Ferragamo.
Oh yeah.
I found one pair of those before.
Do those go like the Zegnas do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ferragamo. I think he's Italian designer.
Well, I thought that like, you know, 25, you know, $50, but I didn't ever imagine that the comps would be like that.
Yeah.
I was like, heck yeah, that's awesome.
There's the link to my chair. If it works, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, now I'm singing that damn song. Thanks.
What?
I said, now I'm singing that song. It's stuck in my head. Are you kidding me? It was just snowing up you couldn't even see hardly out my window. Now the sun's shining and it's blue sky.
It's a lot cheaper now than the last time than when I bought it. It's only $85 now.
Sorry, I have like ADD.
Huh?
I said I was talking about one thing, and then I looked out the window. I have ADD, so you have to excuse my randomness. To never put my desk in front of a window. Squirrel.
Squirrel. Have you ever gotten one of those, Valerie? Because I know
What's that?
you do clothing too. But I was telling her that yesterday when I went to the thrift store, I was going through the half off tags or whatever because they changed colors, and I picked up a Zegna or whatever that Zegna,
Mm-hmm.
and I got it a suit coat for $3.
Yep.
And I've never seen it in the wild, but I thought from watching YouTubers, oh, maybe it'd be worth like $25-50. It's like 150 to 250 pre-owned.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a score. That was awesome. Have you ever found a piece in the wild?
I found a couple of dress shirts actually.
Oh, did you? Did they do well too?
They did about 50 to 60.
And that's just for the dress shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I could not believe it. It was like the only suit that they had there that was the color that was half off, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, how did nobody pick this up yet?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you a crazy question, Jim. So I know I saw floating around the eBay room. They're in a Ziploc bag, these advertising matchbooks with this red advertising. Have you seen them? And I could tell you haven't because you're looking at me.
How long ago?
Well, they've been like floating around, and I thought I'd put them on a wood shelf. But I'll just go out there and look better. I could see you.
I thought we consolidated the matchbooks and sold them as one big group.
I
hope they weren't part of that consolidation of matchbooks.
I can see you look as confused as a baby raccoon.
When I ask you how long,
I thought it was like 3 weeks ago. Or
did
something.
you listed them?
No, that I saw them floating around.
I'm pretty sure when I was looking at that chair, I'm pretty sure it said it was for good up to like 300 and some pounds too, if I remember correctly.
I'm in. Where's that link?
In the chat.
Oh, I can't see the chat right now.
If I remember correctly. I'm going back and looking, but
I'll look in a bit.
Sure.
I know when I looked at it, I was like, well, I'm not that heavy, but at least I know it's big enough for me.
It's good to go, yeah.
And it's so comfy. I'm trying to find it to see. It weighs 38 pounds, but it said somewhere on there what it was good for.
No, they're like Duval's, and I know where these came from, so they're not those.
Okay, so they're not these guys.
No, that's beer and stuff. There might be a couple of cigarettes. That's a big mixed lot.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know where these came from, so there's no way they're in there. I'll just go back out and look.
Okay. Well, see this one here, this tomahawk one in the bag. This one, we couldn't find one, so it took a hit for not being able to sell. So it was thrown in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
You sure that?
I'll go back out and look.
Yeah, max weight 300 pounds.
I'm gonna need one that's for like 650. Do you know where that is?
I'm sure you don't need one for 650 pounds.
That's Jessica's go-to weight. That's what she tells everybody. Like, she just said that about the junkyard that she weighs 650 pounds.
Yeah, and that chair is cheaper now. It's only like $85. So
That's not bad. Not if it's a nice one.
And just to let you know, I did give you guys an affiliate link.
Well,
So
thanks,
if you decide not
Nikki.
to buy that chair, but you decide to buy another chair on Amazon, I'll get credit for it.
Okay, I'll find them. I know about where they are.
I always forget to do that, but I'm like, oh, I might as well.
Yeah, might as well jump on that train.
I don't know why I didn't put it in my
Oh my God, David, I can hear.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm trying to list. I'm trying to do my relist. Okay.
Mhm.
And I relisted a whole page of them, and I have 3 pages to relist. So when I relisted the first page, it threw them out like it does, you know. And now I'm going to relist the other ones, and it says that every single one of them violates the duplicate listing, but I've not relisted them.
Well, it took it.
I already
Huh?
did it.
No, I
It-
haven't. I haven't relisted these. I'm telling you, like, there was like several pages that I haven't relisted, so I do them one page at a time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to relist the next page after I've done the first page. And it says duplicate listings, but I haven't relisted them. So it's like eBay's glitching out.
Hmm.
See, because now it's letting me do it. So it's, yeah, way to go, eBay. Good job, eBay. But at least it worked the second time. So disaster has been avoided.
I just like to say frickin' eBay.
Right? Freaking eBay.
You're gonna find, Jessica, in life you have to give someone a lot. You have to give a lot of folks.
Can you weigh that and see if that'll go first class? I don't think it will.
Oh no. Is it doing this? Damn you, eBay.
No. I'll just put them in this small flat rate. They felt pretty heavy.
Oh, I think I sent you guys the wrong link.
Is it so? It's a chair that's on Amazon, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but it's not the right one because mine's the ergonomic one.
Oh, okay.
Let me look at my damn chair. Hold on.
Well, way to go! Everybody's already ordered it.
Gary in his underwear.
Well, I clicked on the blue one because mine's the blue one, and that's not the one I have. I'm sorry, everybody. Let me find it here. So I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, because this one is the ergonomic one. This is the one a $95.99. That's the one I bought. I guess it's not cheaper.
Yeah, you'll need to go in, Jessica, and physically, like with your eyeballs, make sure that they didn't relist it, because that relisting tool sometimes will not pick it up.
I'm doing it right now, and it did relist them, but it's like I didn't even tell it to relist those, so it's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, as long as they're relisted, that's all I care about. So
That's the actual chair that I bought. I'm sorry. I bought it in blue.
Of course you got blue. Blue's your favorite color.
Oh, these are going to Owensboro.
and they call it mellow yellow. How do I? Oh, skirt.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong?
No. Don't want to relist those or those.
Mine must not be the reclining chair. 'Cause that's. I thought mine was the reclining chair. I've never tried to recline it because I don't have enough room to recline it.
That's okay.
But yeah, mine's the ergonomic one, so that's the one. High back. Let me see it. Belize high back ergonomic PU leather racing chair, executive on.
You.
A racing chair?
Racing chair? What do you do? Race with it?
Well, it says it's a racing chair.
That could be interesting. Get a video of that. I want to see you racing in that chair.
It's like,
All right.
Vicky's like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, shut up.
Maybe it's a racist chair. You sit down, and it makes racist comments towards everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I think I gave you guys the wrong chair again. Racing chair.
Oh my goodness.
Executive office. I'm typing in the whole damn thing. Hold on. Jesus. I got to get better at this giving links thing, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PU, believe executive racing office chair, PU. Please racing high back office chair, PU.
Ansley says, no, abort, abort.
Sorry, guys.
oh, wow.
I don't know. For some reason, it just doesn't look like mine.
Anything else?
It's the Belize high back, ergonomic, PU leather, racing chair, executive office. Oh. Well, that's why, because it's out of stock.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah, my chair's out of stock. Never mind, guys. Sorry.
Such a tease.
But if you're gonna buy a chair, use my link anyways, and I'll get it for it. Now I have to try to cancel 2 chair purchases. Yeah, mine's the one that's unavailable, it says. I don't know if there's other ones available, maybe. The one that I purchased, exactly the one I purchased, because I went and clicked on my link that I purchased it. Oh, there's a nice, another nice one that has a footrest. Wow. It's a really cool chair, though. I love it. Yeah, and it reclines a little bit. Real ergonomic. I haven't had enough room by my desk in order to see how nice it is, though, because I've got so much crap on my desk. Nikki gives credit, just click her damn link. Yeah. So if you buy anything off of Amazon, if you click that link, I get credit for whatever you buy. Even if it's not a chair. Yeah, I didn't see any more available exactly like mine, but that one that I showed, that's kind of like it. I told my husband when I get my building, I want him to make me a sit-stand desk.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So they can do either or.
Ew,
Guys, I
spider.
didn't want you guys to get the wrong chair. And that one's still good up to 300 pounds. So. There's another recliner office computer racing gaming chair that has a pillow and stuff. It looks like mine.
A pillow.
Pneumatic seat height adjustment. It has a pillow. 5-star metal base. Comfortable armrest.
These things are a little bit ridiculous.
A little
You're not going to take
too
a nap.
comfortable. Yeah. I don't
Huh?
want to work. I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything done.
I have fallen asleep in it before.
I would believe it.
It's a really nice chair. And it just like molds to your curves, and yeah, it's a nice chair.
It just sucks in all that yumminess.
I was up at Office Max and I was looking at chairs one day and I was like, oh, I love this chair. And then I saw the price and I was like, I am not paying $100 for a chair. Well, then I was watching move, lug nut. Get out of the way. Move your butt. Anyways, I was watching a video and I saw somebody on it with that chair and I was like, God, that looks comfy. So I went and I looked and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to pay $100 for a chair. Move, lug nut. Get out of my way. Move. I've got like this little walkway and he lays in it every single time. And it's like, get the hell out of the way, stupid. Anyways, I'd show you my chair, but it's full of shit right now, so I can't show it to you.
Ew.
Well, it's not shit.
You're the one that said it was.
Stuff, okay? It's full of stuff. No, it's no longer blue. It's brown.
That's the wrong kind of chair. You're not supposed to poop in those.
It's not a potty chair.
Not a commode.
You potty poopa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's. Okay.
Well, it's really hard for me to spend $100 on a chair because the chair before that, like I said before, I bought it at an auction for $1. It was like memory foam, like the most comfortable chair I ever sat in. And I had it for 3 years and I only paid $1 for it. But then when it broke, it really broke. I like fell on the floor.
That's what I feel like is going to happen to me today.
Yeah, the chair will break off the base. Trust me, it's happened to me before. When I was on a hangout with these guys.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, I didn't have my camera on, so they didn't actually see me fall, but they heard me.
Yeah, crash, boom, bang.
They're all talking. All of a sudden, they're like, "What the hell happened?" I'm like, "Ugh!" And they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I just fell off my chair. My chair just broke." Move it. God. 2 big dogs in a small, cluttered house is terrible.
Who is the grand champion?
I am truly blessed. Not worthy.
God, these guys go through 2 gallons of water at least a day.
Wow.
Thank God it's not food.
No wonder they want to be outside so much. They got to get all that water out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys drink too much. Holy smokes. And poor little Willow tries to come in and get something to drink. There's never anything to drink. Here, have some food too, guys. Go, guys. Don't bug me till tomorrow. Little shithead.
But Mom,
They're so good. And Diesel has gotten to be such a good dog since he's come out here. He doesn't jump all over you. Doesn't act like a jerk anymore because he gets enough exercise, don't you, buddy? And my daughter's like, since it's going so well, he could probably just stay here after I move. And I'm like, no. I said, the only way that's going to happen is if you take Lugnut with you.
aw.
Oh, just face it, Nikki. You're gonna have to keep that dog.
Yeah. You got you another dog.
Don't tell Amanda, but I'd keep him. He's a good boy. I just got to clean my house. So I have room for both of them. Get all this shit out of my house.
Go. Get. Oh, you. dirty
Brandon went to
dog.
my store and he brought back this shirt. And I don't even know, but it says GPM on the back of it. Oh, this is the Power of Sales shirt. But it's like way see-through.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's how they're selling the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're making their money.
That's how I get my sales, huh?
Now, if I'm going to be showing my boobies, I better get some good commission.
Guess I'm not wearing a bra to work today. They want me to get my sales up.
Sally, if you showed up to work, your shirt and no bra on, I can guarantee you word of mouth would spread through your town and you'd have an abnormally large amount of customers there.
That's
Male
true.
and female, just to see if it was true.
That's the truth.
Well, that would be cool, a heating or cooling chair.
They didn't really go to sleep.
Ansley says, "Oh, Sally, that's a cool shirt." And she says, in parentheses, "I have no idea. I can't see it."
I tried to sell my computer to my daughter yesterday. She's like, this is a really nice computer, Mommy. I was like, $500, it's yours. She's like, well, I don't have $500. I said, I'll take payment plans.
Uh-huh.
I'll buy a different computer.
I'm done. This is my last thing to ship. Because I'm not doing those Japanese statues.
Find me a cheaper and better computer.
Oh man, you wrap those good because they're clay.
I
mean, make sure you insure them because I could
I
definitely.
use one.
That's a cool shirt. I have no idea. I can't see it. That's funny.
Oh, you insure your Japanese people? If so, then I'm Japanese. Come grab me.
I don't think Amanda could give me her dog. She loves that dog so much. She really has a nice dog. Yeah. I'd show them to you, but you can't see them.
You guys just gonna have to use your imaginations today.
Did we see Summer said I forgot to tell you guys, eBay removed both my negatives, but they claimed there was no outage that day.
Excuse me.
Oh, wow.
Huh. Well, at least they removed them, I guess. Yeah, they're never gonna say, hey, this was our fault. They're never gonna claim that, ever.
No.
It's always gonna be our fault.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
But as long as they removed them, then let them. I guess who cares if it's, you know. In the end, you still kind of got what you wanted, so that's good. Still, though, they won't, yeah.
You don't like that many people,
Tara's really going to town.
Yeah, well, Jim. You hear Jim taping too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Double tape.
two-way tape party.
Woo! He's such a handsome boy. I can't act like I'm talking to you though, otherwise Lugma will come and push you out of the way.
Uh-oh.
The messages have been really stupid today.
I know they're always sending me spam. Yeah, Ainsley. We're leaving today.
Oh my god, I can't believe I actually found those matches.
Yeah, good job.
I thought they were all in the showcases, and I'm like, this is going to get lost over here. I'm going to take these and put these on a wood shelf. So I just went back there with a flashlight and pow.
Yeah. Summer said, yeah, I was floored. She even said that she had no calls about outages. Yeah, really. They can't fess up to anything. Because then people would be expecting discounts and refunds and
Sometimes they just talk in circles. They finally get you to go away.
yeah.
If I can't say anything nice, I won't say anything at all. So I'm not going to say anything about eBay customers.
That's the way those big companies are, though. They never fess up to anything because then they'd open themselves up to lawsuits and everything else if they fessed up to anything.
Well, hi, sweetie pie.
Hi.
How you doing? You being a good boy?
You being a good boy, Jessica?
Yeah. Yeah, Mom. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Oh, what?
Ow.
We're getting to be so lazy, though. geriatric dog. You're the geriatric dog? Yeah, you are.
Wonka Trump.
You're still pretty, though. Yeah, you're still pretty.
Go.
I think those got to go priority.
I think you dogs are going to go outside for a while.
It's cold outside.
It's actually not that bad out there.
It's not.
Uh-uh.
I'm frozen right now downstairs in the basement, but
No, it's not. It's probably good 30, at least 32, 33 out there. There was frost on the ground this morning, but
yeah, it was cold this morning.
That's amazing. Valerie's saying it was 32, 33 and not very cold.
This time of year, you say that.
that's not.
In November,
that's
you
not-
can't say that.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was. It was like 19 degrees here this morning. It wasn't very cold at all.
Yeah.
We have sunshine today, so that's good.
Tomorrow's supposed to be 58. Thank God. I need a vitamin C, vitamin D day. I need the D. The
You and
vitamin.
everybody else I know.
Well, the numbers. There's no side pictures of the stupid.
Yeah, it'll be nice to get out tomorrow in the sunshine, and
Yes.
I think it's supposed to rain this weekend, though.
Yeah, it was Saturday and Sunday, 50% chance.
Yeah.
But tomorrow it's not supposed to rain, so tomorrow is going to be golden.
That shirt that I got, it's because it's we used to have a regional sales contest, and I won it for the month, so that's why that shirt. But I was supposed to get it like a year and a half ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The single Makuni card?
No, he's at last week. He asked about mother.
All right, I'll go look. What the hell?
You're freaking kidding me.
Well, then it must be on the shelf. And then you
Yeah.
you know,
No.
My daughter is going to get her ass kicked.
Why would you do?
Because she ate my cookies. She didn't eat all the cookies, but she left a half-eaten cookie in my cookies.
Oh. Whoops.
I mean, she didn't eat all the cookies, but okay, fine. I wouldn't have cared if she ate all the cookies. Don't leave a half-eaten cookie. I don't like that. I don't like to eat stuff that people have already eaten.
Yeah.
And I don't want the stuff that they've already eaten touching the stuff I want to eat either.
Right.
Well, Mom, she's been in another house for a while, so she
knows the rules.
Yep. They forget, though. They forget the rules sometimes.
Oh yeah.
When they've lived somewhere when they live somewhere else and then they come back home, they got their own way of living.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to retrain them.
Yep, put it down.
I mean, on the plus side, though, at least the worst she does is put a half-eaten cookie in your cookies.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Not that that's not gross, but there's much worse things that could be done. So don't beat her too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
My only wonder is who he just eats half a cookie.
I don't know. A question. Did we miss it or what?
My son used to drink all the milk and leave about a teaspoon in the jug and put it back in the refrigerator. He used to
Oh my
get mad. Either drink it or don't drink any of it, one or the other.
Okay, come on, let's go. You guys need to go outside and run around. Ow!
Okay.
Yeah, Ringo has this issue. Like, he'll come up behind me and
Jump on the back of your leg.
yeah,
That's what Toby does too.
a little poop head.
Yeah, that's when you just do a little back kick and just
Yeah.
kind of knock him in the nose a little bit. He'll stop that. He still does it to Brandon, but he doesn't do it to me anymore.
Got tired of being jaw jacked.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do it hard. It was just a little
Tap.
Yep. I'm not supposed to do that to Mom. The dogs are always jumping on Brandon. He likes it, I guess.
That little shit Bambi bit me the other day.
Uh-oh.
Lady come to drop off a letter for my son, and she gets all excited when somebody comes, and she's always trying to get out the door at whoever's there. I'm going to the door, and she bit me. I'm like, wait a minute, I live here.
Oh my
first
God.
I thought I bumped into something, and she left a little blood blister on my leg. I'm like, oh, you little shit.
Oh wow.
She never used to do that. And all of a sudden, she started nipping people.
That's
Yeah.
one thing I can't deal with is biting dogs.
Toby used to be really bad, and that he would, like, if somebody came in the house that didn't usually come in the house, like, even if it was our family or whatever, if they only came over every so often, they came over and he'd try to nip at their ankles.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't do that anymore. He's really calmed down over the last couple of years, but he used to be really bad. Like, we had a little, like, a dog run that Brandon made and at the other house, and he would get out of that dog run somehow, some way, and go chase cars.
Oh,
And I'm telling you, he wanted their tires so bad. And so I started taking him on walks, and I would take him right up next to a busy road, and we would just sit there. And we would sit there and, I would pet him and stuff like that. And I think I got him away from that. I think I calmed him down, with the fact that the cars are supposed to be such a terrible thing, or, something to chase after, so yeah, we would just sit and watch the cars, and it took the excitement out of it for him.
Yeah.
At first, man, he didn't know what it took. It took a few times. It took well, more than a few times probably. But every time I would walk him, I would take him right up next to the main road, and we would go and sit and watch cars.
It's probably like, well, this is boring.
I know.
I want to eat the cars, not watch the cars.
Yeah. I had a miniature pincher who I just could not break from. Like, he just had to go across the street. I could not break him from of it. Then it was his demise eventually.
He just wanted to cross the street.
Yeah, he would go across the street, and then he was neutered, but he'd pee at the ends of. I live on a very rural road, but cars on it. He would want to go. There's like a road right across from my house, like a dead end driveway road. He'd go on the trees down there. He wanted to like mark his territory, and I just could never really break him of it.
Huh.
He'd just like look at me. I'd be like, "No, Caesar," and then he'd look at me, and it comes to die, like he's gonna go, and he just freaking run, just bolt.
Oh my God.
I loved him, but he could be a shit. And he bit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
my brother-in-law, and I don't know why. My brother-in-law got us the dog because it was his brother-in-law's dog, and he couldn't keep it anymore. That dog hated my dog. My brother-in-law would come, and he'd look at him, and then he'd like realize who he is, and then he'd want to like bite him and stuff.
Smell.
Yeah.
You smell his leg, and then immediately he's trying to start biting him.
Wow. Shut up, Prancer.
What are you growling at me for? Shut up.
My kids used to do that summer, leave the bathroom door open when they were in there. They'll stop it after a while. They'll want their privacy. And that's when you go break in on them and tell them, well, you used to use the bathroom, you used to have the bathroom door open all the time. I didn't think you might if I came in here, you know.
There's guacamole on it.
Oh, bastard. Well, I'm sorry that it was kind of a messed up show today. You guys couldn't see us. You just never know what YouTube's going to do these days as far as who you're going to get to see and who you're not. And it's always a guess.
You know, it would be really trippy is if when you replayed it back, it worked out perfect. Like
Yeah.
everybody showed up.
Yep.
So you're telling me I shouldn't have taken my pants off on camera? No. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
cool.
We'll see it eventually.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I'm sure she did. Guess we'll probably close this down here pretty quick. And what time is it? Oh, probably 11-ish. We'll close it. Get some work done.
Amazon has unlimited grocery delivery for $14 a month.
Wow.
You have to live close to a facility that does it though.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a deal.
My daughter uses that. Tina uses that Walmart thing where she just orders her groceries and then goes and they bring her groceries out to her and everything.
Yeah, ours doesn't do that.
Put them in the car and.
Huh.
She goes, Mom, you should do that. I said, honey, I don't really buy like a lot of groceries at one time, so it's really not going to work. And I said, you know, if somebody's like disabled or something, I would rather them be able to do that for them, not for me. I'm like an able-bodied person. I can carry my own groceries. Ain't that hard up yet. I said, for you, I can understand. You got 3 little kids.
Yeah.
But.
And sometimes it's kind of nice to just walk around and, I don't know, go shopping, get your groceries. I don't know.
Yeah, I like to just around. That's me. Sometimes when you have kids, though, it can be a total pain in the ass. But
oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like more like when you get lucky enough to go without the kids, then it's like nice to kind of like dilly daddle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you growling at me? I don't know what you want. Come here. Willa's sitting over on the couch growling at me.
She says, I thought I was the baby, and then you brought another dog in here. What the heck is going on?
Quit. Quit. I'm going to punch you in the nose. Want me to punch you in the nose? Ah, ah, ah. Diesel comes up and sniffs me like, what are you doing? Why are you growling? You're human. You're not supposed to growl.
Mama's lost her mind. We've done it now.
Too many dogs. I got too many dogs in my life. Oh, Diesel, you're a nice boy. You're so quiet.
I don't know, Summer, if they're that old already and they're still doing it. I don't know. You may have to, like, start opening the door and take pictures of them or something.
Well, yeah. Just embarrass the crap out of them.
Yeah. That always worked for me.
Okay, go lay down.
OJ says only a $35 minimum order at Walmart for free pickup. Not too bad. My wife does it sometimes when our schedule is crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have, I would say.
Only a what?
$35 minimum purchase.
Oh, well, that's easy to do. You're buying
Yeah,
groceries.
especially with food.
Yeah.
Sally, what do you got going on today?
Well, Brandon already called George this morning. He's in the UP because his dad's not doing very well, and his mom broke her ankle. So, and they're elderly folks. So, George's brother's been watching them, and so he went up there to give him a little bit of break. That lady has until the end of today until pay. But he's not going to be back from the UP until Monday. So we got a while.
Yeah.
A while to figure it out. So he said he'd, keep in touch with us, and as soon as it was go time, we would go.
That's Brandon's brother?
That's Brandon's brother-in-law.
Oh, brother-in-law.
Yeah. I mean, it's my brother-in-law too, but yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So we have to wait until Monday to find out what's going on with that. And or he'll probably call us on Monday or Tuesday and
let you know.
So yeah, even if I'm working, I'll still go.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So are you going to the thrift store or anything today?
I don't think so.
No, you're gonna stay home and list?
Yeah. I got plenty of sleep, so Brandon just brought me lunch, so I'm gonna probably go eat and then get to work.
Okay.
Sally, you still got that picture handy?
The what?
That picture?
Yeah.
I'm going to see a picture of Jane Mansfield, see if it's the same one.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Now, here's a picture of Jane Mansfield, if you can see it.
Here, man.
That's Jane Mansfield. Looks the same?
Daddy said no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yep, that's her. That's what I thought it was. That's Mariska Hargitay's mother.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you look at that picture, you can kind of see the resemblance. Olivia Benson. Yeah, her dad was Ricky Target. He was Mr. Universe way back in the day.
Oh,
He's got some famous parents.
but she was a pinup girl.
Yep, she was a pinup girl. It's Jayne Mansfield.
Okay, and what year was that?
Oh goodness. I would have to say 50s maybe. Let me see if it has a date on this. Let's see. Search. Well, let's see. She died in 67, so I would say
30s, 40s.
40s and 50s, 40s to 50s. Yeah.
Mariska Hargitay, OJ.
Yeah, she plays Olivia Benson on Law and Order SVU. That's her mother.
Morning, Val.
I think she was a Playboy bunny too. Yeah, Playboy Playmate. She was born in 33, so I would say put it those photos around the 1950s or so.
Yeah.
50s and 60s. Yep. She was a major Hollywood sex symbol during the 1950s and early 60s.
Let me see the picture again, Sally. I don't know if that's her or not.
That almost looks like. Let me see. Looks like her, but then again.
You know who would be a good person to ask? Vintage Vinny. He would know. Because that almost doesn't look like her now that I'm looking at it.
She looks like she might have been in some of the old westerns too. Crap. I don't know that picture.
Lucy off I Love Lucy.
It's not Lucy.
It's not Lucy. Oh, what was her name? Crap.
It looks nothing like Lucy.
It is Lucy.
No,
the
Mule too. She didn't wear like that's kind of like more risque dress too, isn't it?
What about the Maverick series? That lady that was in Maverick. Let's see.
Because I'm just looking at the nose. It doesn't look like James Mansfield nose. James Mansfield had more of a flatter nose, where she has more of a pointy nose.
Noise. She's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't think
She looks familiar. I can't think of who she is, though.
Lucy, though. I mean, I can't see Lucy posing in that.
No.
Yeah, it's not Lucy. I can tell it's not Lucy.
No, it's definitely not her.
It actually looks older than Jayne Mansfield. Now that I got.
Yeah.
She looks like one of the old Western stars.
Yeah, the dress and everything is like, it just looks like an older style than.
Yeah, that looks like something
50s,
from the
60s.
It looks familiar, but I can't.
Yes, she does.
Was it countertop?
Oh, maybe. It's a little print,
Oh, so if it's like an Alvgren or something like that, who's the artist?
Not
Sally?
Mark.
There's no artist mark on it?
Oh, Wrinkles, I'm sorry. Because I want to see.
Now I can get a good look.
Post it in the reseller squad.
Yeah, post in the reseller squad for sure.
Right.
I don't think it's the girl on Maverick either.
No, it's not.
A lot of those pinups were anonymous girls too. I mean, they weren't They weren't anybody. They were just a model that they happened to pay to use for that cheesecake picture.
Is it a calendar top? Is it like a piece of paper that was on top of a calendar?
I don't think so. It looks like a picture. It's got the white edges around the white, the white trim around the edges. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, I just want to say her name, but I can't think of it.
No, it's not the lady. Definitely not the lady from Maverick. Really.
Yeah, there's a million.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? Right there. I'm gonna post it in the squad right now, okay? I'm gonna post it in the squad right now, okay?
Yeah, some of these guys use their imagination. It wasn't even a real, it's not even a real person, or they have a girl. They just hire a face, they just do their face and then they fill in the body later or whatever.
Oh my God! Look at this one with
Right.
the whitener.
No, this is a popular person. I've seen her before. I just can't think of her name.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta go help my sister. So
Have a good day.
You too. Bye, y'all.
See you later.
Bye.
Did you post it now?
No, my freaking... I don't know what's going on with my camera. Okay. Jeez.
All kinds of technical difficulties today.
What the hell? My God.
Ouch.
Oh, they can see us now.
Oh, can they?
Oh, I don't know where.
That's weird.
We're back.
Okay, so I'll show you right here, but maybe. Hello.
Hello.
Let me make sure this is live.
You can see Sally now?
Oh, there's Sally's on the TV. Oh,
Put
so
it down.
down this too.
There you go. God, I know that face. Driving me. I wish somebody would figure out who she is. It's driving me crazy.
And I'll post it in the squad too. But here's the whole picture.
Keep talking, Sally, because it's not presenting.
And then if I go closer.
I'll just put the whole thing. He's rigging with them.
You gotta keep talking the whole time, or they can't see it.
Sorry. Like, okay, so here's the whole picture. Here's the whole picture, and then if I go in closer, then and you can see her face more clearly. More clearly, more clearly, more clearly. Okay. And then I'm going to put it in the squad right now.
What did you get it with, out of curiosity? What did it come with?
This?
Yeah.
This is it was in a photo album that came out of a storage unit. This whole box did. It was a box of pictures and newspaper clippings of this guy that lived not too far away from where I'm at right now, Owasso. And he I guess he was in football in the 30s. And so I have like lots of football pictures and newspaper clippings and stuff like that. And then he went into the Army. And so I have pictures of like Japan and overseas of him in the Army.
It's like one of those like World War II soldiers. I think they used to hand out those little like pinup girl cards that they gave them, or they could carry them or put them in.
I don't know.
Hey Jim, didn't they have that in World War II?
She looks so familiar, though.
Yeah.
Her face looks so familiar.
Yeah. So let me make sure I put that in there.
Would you like your sandwich?
Well, Nikki, you read enough men's magazines, they all start to look familiar. Did somebody buy a solo module that was not connected with the cell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or a pair or something like that.
All right.
They're a different number.
And these are the right modules I'm putting in. These you check the number.
I checked. They should all have the same number.
All right.
The weird thing about it is that her picture was in the photo album, like she was part of the family or something.
Maybe he felt like she was.
Maybe.
Yeah, if that picture was stuck on the wall next to his bunk for years, yeah, he would get attached to her.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good saying. I'm looking up famous girls of the 50s.
Resell Tella says looks like Barbara Lang. Sherry says Jean Harlow. Yeah, see, I don't know any of these people, so I'm gonna have to go look. No, it doesn't look like Jean Harlow. Her face is pretty original.
Try Betty Grable.
No.
You don't think that's Betty Grable?
No.
Not Jean Harlow. I don't think it's Barbara Lang either.
Yeah, I'll show it again. There we go. It's in the reseller squad also. Make sure the camera stays on me. The camera still is not staying on me.
Here, I'll present you.
Okay.
She looks like that gal on Ellie Mae on Beverly Hillbillies. When I seen her, that's who she looks like. Probably isn't, but that's who I thought of when I seen her.
Could be.
That's all right, Mike. I woke up late today too.
Like, I think Ellie Mae is the closest we've come to yet. I don't think it is Ellie Mae though, but it looks.
Just the way her facial expression is in that picture, it kind of. That's the first person that I thought of.
It looks more like Barbara Lang than it does that other person that I looked up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Harlow, too. Yeah.
I don't think it's either one of them.
Okay. Frankie's Fine told me to do a Google image search.
Yeah. Make sure there's nothing else in the photo but that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of a Google image search earlier, but then they started talking about who they thought it was, and so I started looking them guys up. I'm gonna go copy the picture and see if Vinny's on them.
Okay.
See if he'd be able to say who it is exactly. Vincent.
No, it's not Lucy. Okay.
No, it's definitely not like Lucy.
Oh, is that the thing scan? That looks like something I'd see over mechanics workbench on a calendar.
I thought maybe it was Betty Grable, but I don't know.
Well, the other thing is they're supposed to look generic. They're not supposed to look like a specific. It's supposed to remind you of a girl from back home or whatever, you know, some girl you went to school with or that you knew.
Hopefully it's online. Doesn't look like it though.
She's all fresh faced and looking like she's ready to make you sandwiches.
I'm sure that's what they were thinking about sandwiches.
Oh, mainly. There's other stuff too, but sandwiches play an important part.
Oh my god, watch this girl here, Jim. Oh yeah, I must try to stop it. I'll rewind it. Are you watching?
Oh, that's why I would never do cross country.
Yeah, she's just trying to get him to get.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there you go. There's a good way to pop your neck. Yeah. So you can't even walk across these things without dying. Hey, Christopher Reeve, let's go riding cross country.
I asked Angie Martin too, because he kind of knows that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, cross country.
So no takers on that? Nobody knows who it is?
Mm-mm.
Huh. It may be just one of those that, like Jim was saying, just, some gal.
I hate to admit it, they do have a small level of expertise in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you do.
I spent some time poring over these old cheesecake pictures.
Yeah, he saves all those cheesecake books and stuff.
Cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. Girly pictures.
Oh.
Photography, but it's risque.
Right.
No, Jim actually hates cheesecake, but he likes cheesecake pictures.
I like cheesecake.
That's weird.
It's the cheese and the sweet. I can't do it.
It's un-American.
I know.
I know. I like cheesecake. You ever notice that though with cheesecake? Either you really like it or you don't like it at all. There's no
Oh,
in between.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's cheesecake. It's okay. Either you really like cheesecake or you don't like it at all.
Mm-hmm. Now, me personally, I like plain cheesecake. I don't like cherries or strawberries or I don't like any of that stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have it just plain.
Oh my God, there's this thing that used to make this. It's called cheesecake on a stick. They put a piece of cheesecake on a stick and you can have it plain or they'll like dip it in chocolate, and then you eat it and it'll be frozen like a popsicle, but it's cheesecake on a stick. It's really
I asked Angie, she said no, but I know somebody who would. Give me a little while to get back to you. So she's probably thinking Vinny too. Bye, OJ. Yeah, that's who she was going to ask. She was, I forgot you knew him too.
It says, okay, let me screenshot her. Or
You gotta. Oh.
I answered one last night. Yeah, this is her.
I should just look at them.
this is what came up when I did image search. It says best guess for this image: 1940s pinup girls.
Yeah.
You're like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tell me something I don't know yet.
Now, a lot of them aren't even the same body. you know, the artist would draw a body by memory or attach some other body to that head, because a lot of times they pay a girl to pose for a snapshot of her face.
Yeah.
They would go off that for the face, and then they put a different body on or whatever. Because I mean, they're making these for like calendar tops and matchbook covers and stuff like that. The guy who's mooning over him, you know, isn't going to be really, you know, looking for precise details or.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't know he was on Tanya's show on the 2nd of March.
Who, Vinny?
Yeah, Vintage Vinny. Vincent Romano.
That's funny. Now I'm going through this list. I don't see anybody that looks like her yet.
Well, if he's somebody, he'll know who she is. It's just whenever he gets to his Facebook.
June Haver.
That's a name. Who wants her? June Haver.
Esther Williams. Donna Reed. Hattie Lamar. That's a name. Joan Leslie. Carol Landis.
And come to think of it, now that I'm thinking about it, you didn't see a lot of artwork of pinup girls like Betty Grable. You know, you didn't see. I mean, I'm sure they did like stylized drawings of that picture because it's very popular. But you usually saw a photograph of like a movie star when she was doing something like that. The animated drawings were usually of, I'm going to say, non-people. You know, because that's actually a piece of artwork. It's an artist's conception of this woman who may or may not exist.
Yeah.
And usually what gives value to those cheesecake pictures is more the artist. You usually, I mean, I never heard anybody focus on, oh, this is the girl who's, you know, her picture's worth a lot. It's usually because it's an Elfgren or it's, you know, it's got some famous guy who drew it is usually.
Oh, I see.
Vargas or, you know, something like that.
That Jean Harlow, she looked like she got a crazy eye or something.
Yeah.
There's Betty Davis. Well, that's it. So,
Those are the ones that came up with your Google image search?
yeah.
Well, I got a message out to Vincent. So
Okay, thank you.
we'll see what he says.
All right, I think I'm gonna go eat lunch and stuff. So
Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut the show down. So I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you later. Maybe we'll do another listing party or something later. So
Bye,
sounds
everybody.
good.
Don't forget to give her a thumbs up.
bye. Love you
Sounds good.
guys.
Bye.
You too.